Around the time Trevor felt he was at his lowest, he met Michael. He bonded with Michael over robbing on top of making money, later forming a little big brother relationship. But Michael would want out, leading Trevor into thinking he was dead.
Come on! Ditch the car, all right? We can go this way to the chopper.
No! Hey! Stick to the plan!
What?
Stick to the plan! Come on!
I'm gonna check around back. Ah! Oh! The bed! Someone must have talked!
Alright, Brad's gonna be fine! We gotta get the fuck out of here! I'm hit! Oh, Jesus! T, you gotta get out of here!
I'm gonna leave you, Mikey!
Trevor not wanting to leave Michael's side after he seen him be shot obviously shows the loyalty he had for him at this point. He only escaped being for the fact alone Michael told him to, but even then it took a shootout out of anger for him to actually escape.
Go! God, I'm not gonna be fucking gonna bleed out! Go!
No!
Time passes to when Trevor found his way to Blaine County, but he never got over the fact Michael was dead, although he never was. He will be reminded of Michael after he hears the same quote he used to say back when they ran together, causing him to rampage along with now starting to think he was alive.
Fucking shit! Who the f are you speaking to? Who? I'm talking to you, huh? You I just saw a fucking ghost and I gotta hear your crap! Get up! Fuck you then! Fuck!
He also explained how he knew it was Michael, being that him saying,
"Get 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them,"
was what he would say during or after they used to pull scores together, showing how much he personally knows Michael from the back of his hand.
He's alive?
He's walking, and he's talking, and he's sticking up joints, so I guess, yeah, that makes him alive, don't it?
And how you know it's him?
It's his M.O., and it's the same corny shit he was spewing 10 years back.
This could be a trap, Trevor. What if someone wants you to think he's alive?
I was fooled when I thought he was dead. I ain't fooled now. Michael Townley lives and breathes. He's in Los Santos, and he's got some explaining to do.
They could be trying to draw you out into the open.
That's a conspiracy theory too far, even for you, Ronald.
Really?
Michael being alive wasn't guaranteed for Trevor until he gets confirmation about Wade. At this point, everything he thought about Michael will start to change. When he arrived at LS, we see how personal it was for Trevor to realize Michael was alive all along, but he'll put his main feelings aside once he actually sees him.
So, Michael, this is where dead men come back to life. It's been nearly 10 years, but you'll keep for another day or so, huh, old friend? You motherfucking fuck! I grieved for you! You weren't even fucking dead. You were my best friend. Well, guess who's coming to shit on your doorstep, you fuck!
Stop it! You two, you're ruining my fucking yoga!
Somebody say yoga?
Trevor?
Michael.
With Trevor thinking Michael was dead for almost a decade, seeing him face to face along with his family led him into having mixed feelings about him. One side was him wanting answers from Michael, while on the other side actually happy to see Michael and his family and to be around them.
Hey, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I bet it is. Of course, I'm not the one that's been resurrected. Ain't this grand?
Yeah, well, I got in a bit of an awkward situation.
You're telling me, bro. Yeah. One of those fake your own deaths to your best buddy, and then run off with the dough, and then live in a big mansion. Awkward situations.
It's one way of looking at it.
Yeah, do you have any other ways of looking at it? 'Cause I am all out.
This is when we see Trevor actually happy to see the now DeSantis. Michael would lie to him about the situation, but lie or not, that's all Trevor really wanted from Michael after he found out he was alive. Trevor hearing Michael out, he then deters to his family, being an attempt on Trevor's end to fit back into Michael's life.
It was a long time ago, man. I've been in witness protection, I still am.
That's great. That's great. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Where are my manners, right? Amanda, it is good to see you. Oh, I missed you. Jimmy, you used to be thinner, but I can't blame you. Who are you? Where's Tracy?
Where's your sister, Jim?
Trevor bringing up Tracy made Michael realize Trevor showing up to his house wasn't for anything to harm them. They both find out where she is, so when Trevor insists him and Michael go get her to save her from embarrassment, showing the love he still had for Michael, let alone his family.
Oh, little Tracy being humiliated. Let's go, we go get her. We? Yeah, we. What, are you gonna stand here and argue while your daughter becomes a national laughingstock? Huh? You're worse than I thought. Now let's go, come on!
All right.
On the way, Trevor mentions Brad, being that his last memory with Michael involved Brad. This is one of the reasons he went with Michael to try to help Tracy at this time. Trevor also obviously thought Brad was alive at this point, so the only gripe Trevor had for Michael was of course him being alive, alongside thinking Michael was the reason Brad was in prison.
You know, I could probably handle this myself.
I'm good, homie.
She's my daughter, I'll handle it.
Judging by past behavior and the state of the rest of your family, fuck only knows what that means.
You walk into my home and try to tell me how to run my life. It don't work like that, amigo. It's nice to see you and all, but you stink like piss, you got blood under your nails, and you look like you've been up for what, a week? Who the fuck are you to tell me anything?
I'm someone who knows you, you fucking slippery snake. I know the second I leave you, you'll just go home. We're gonna get your girl from these assholes. You're not abandoning her like you did me and Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
Poor motherfucker must have woke up handcuffed to a hospital gurney after that stunt of yours. He still writes to me from the joint, you know.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, how you been doing?
Trevor would then say the real reason why he went to find Michael in the first place. For him, it was just to be around his big brother while pulling scores like old times.
You two chilled out to say my name, you fat slob. You two relaxed, and you laid back Los Santos embarrassment, huh? Is one letter all you can bring yourself to wrap your slothful lips around?
Whoa, dude, you do not let the fuck up.
I got 10 years worth of venting to do. The let up, my friend, is a long way off.
Fine, fine. Do what the fuck you want.
Well, I want to save your daughter from making an ass of herself.
Really, man? Really? What is it? Money or a fight? What? What do you come here looking for?
I came looking for you. And I found you. I know who you are, Michael Townley. You're in a new place with some new friends and some fruity fucking habits, but you're still my running buddy. You can't undo that.
Sure, okay, whatever.
Great.
I'm going home.
How the fuck did you do it without me for 9 years, huh?
After Trevor and Michael reunited, Trevor started to notice Michael wasn't the same person he looked up to, leading him to calling him out anytime he could in attempts to try to change Michael to what he remembered him to be. They then became forced to do the FIB's dirty work till when Trevor meets Franklin. He tries to warn him about Michael, but this is Trevor's personal thoughts about Michael. But again, even with feeling that way about Michael, he still was happy to be around him. He also didn't mind being involved with the FIB, being that he assumed they would free Brad in return.
Whoa, what am I detecting? Some sort of son I never had bullshit here, Mikey, huh? Hey, listen, if you want to replace some father figure, you can do a lot better than this fat snake, all right? This fucker would eat his own kids.
Like I said, Franklin, deranged.
Yeah, and best friend.
Exactly. All right, guys, listen, this is the shot. I'm gonna do all the heavy lifting on this job, okay? Trevor, all I need you to do is fly me to the target.
All right, and we do this, and they help us spring Brad, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about Brad later.
Nice to meet you, homie.
Yeah, whatever.
In bed with the Bureau and a new running buddy.
Yeah, he's more of a protege.
That seems like a good kid. Michael, look at this, huh? New city, new set of problems, but the idiots, they stay the same.
Yep, I guess. All right, Trevor, I'll see you later.
Oh, you better believe it, buddy.
Outside of work, Michael and Trevor will have a conversation about their days in the Midwest. Trevor mentions his innocence at that time to when Michael jokes about it, but Trevor saying this shows even though he's happy to have Michael around, he still acknowledged the fact Michael betrayed him in a way, along with acknowledging how the job in North Yankton made him worse. This shows us more how he never got over that day, especially with now finding Michael.
I tell you what, Mikey, my life now is one long orgy of easy sex, strong meth, and good times with good people, but I miss the old days.
Oh, you do you? What? Us? Always broke, on the run? Crazy shit, the place always covered in snow? You miss that crap?
Yeah, sure. I miss my innocence.
My innocence? You?
Yeah, I miss not knowing the people you liked most turn out to be snakes.
Moving forward, Trevor will have a score plan. He had Michael do it with him because he felt he was owed that. To make sure no foul play would happen is why he even planned this by himself. He needed Michael though, being that he was new in LS, on top of being attached to him regardless of his thoughts about him.
Hey, I called you boys here to discuss this job that I've been planning.
The fuck are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Michael, all right? You owe me.
Hey, did you talk to Lester?
I called him. He's in the hospital or something, all right? We keep him out and we get 20%. Well, unless, of course, you go states again and have me arrested.
Hey, wasn't like that.
Better not have been.
Trevor will finally be told by Michael that the deal he made didn't involve him snitching, but Trevor explains that's how he sees it.
I mean, like, you give a fuck.
Oh, see, I give a fuck, Michael. It's a position, a fucking viewpoint, all right? Like God, like evolution, like anything else. Sunshine, boredom, lies, that's what we got. Other people, they have other worlds, but for me, I'm like a vulture just circling the desert looking for fucking corpses, you know, a carrion-eating motherfucker. Do you understand that?
Wow. Woo! Bravo, you fucking idiot.
Man, I still don't get the score. What's the fucking plan?
After they pulled this off, they realized what they took would bring more problems, forcing them to pit it back. Trevor will again say how Michael owes him. Trevor wasn't fully mad that he had to put the super weapon back. He was more angry that his attempt to make Michael impressed failed, being that Michael and Lester was the smart ones that planned the jobs. Trevor figured since he was on his own without Michael for some time, the score would be fine.
Do you know what you've done? The wire is going fucking crazy.
Oh, and good to see you too. What's it been, huh, 10 years?
And you, I thought you would be smarter than this.
What'd I do?
Stealing a super weapon to sell to the Chinese.
I thought you said you spoke to him.
Yeah, I did. Okay? Kind of. Doesn't matter, all right? It's done. We've got it.
Well, we could put it back. You drop it in the sea by the time they get a salvage operation together.
No!
Oh, so you want a drone circling your trailer?
We'll get you another score, Trevor.
You owe me!
All right, and on that note, I'm out of here. You won't be seeing me back here in a long time.
We need a score, remember!
Man, I thought I was done not getting paid for these licks.
Hello? Me too!
Even with everything that happened alongside how they feel about each other in the past, the two would come together to do work for Martin Madrazo. Things would of course go wrong, leading them into going into hiding. Although Trevor really meant to kidnap Martin's wife after he was disrespected, he knew it would force Michael's hand to lay low with him, forcing Michael to go with him.
Trevor! Answer the fucking question!
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work. Then he kinda got a little angry. I admit, I kinda got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him. But I did kidnap his wife.
Oh, no! Oh, shit!
Now,
Oh, shit.
fortunately, I think that we're gonna have to lay low for a little while, well, you know.
Oh, you think?
Why don't you hop in the back? Now, I know a nice little place we can hang out, you know. It's a very relaxing little spot. A little getaway, if you will. A cabin in the woods. You know what I'm saying. Run! Run! I'm back!
Coming, Trevor!
Bring me my coffee, I'm gonna cut your arm off.
Absolutely!
Who the hell's that, your maid?
Business partner. Good guy. Very loyal. Ron, that is Michael.
and this is Patricia.
Two now being at Sandy Shores, Trevor would quickly be told about a score. Michael would try to come, but again, for Trevor, him doing this is him trying to show Michael he can earn by himself, even though this would be another fail.
Let's go!
I'm in.
Whoa, no, not you. Sit down. You're a wanted man. Stay low. Now watch her, okay? She's a good lady. Let's go, Ron.
Good to meet you, Michael.
Fucking come on, let's go!
Even with them being in exile, they still would have to do more work for the FIB. They would get into an argument after Trevor gets defensive.
Oh, nice place you got here.
Oh, yeah, it's easy to mock, isn't it, huh? Cheap and fucking easy. But this here is my place, and my work paid for my place.
All right, relax. I was just being sarcastic.
Yeah, well, don't be, all right? Because the world doesn't need any more sarcasm. It's the blight of the age.
Yeah, I get the point.
You don't get the point. You're like every other asshole. You made a bit of money, and you became a turd.
Got news for you. I was always a turd.
No! You weren't, man. You were something. But now, man, you're like this place. You're a shell.
Go fuck yourself. Are you some kind of pure morally justifiable asshole?
I'm honest, all right? You're the hypocrite.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking hero. So far above it all.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm not above ripping open your fucking chest to see what's replaced your heart.
This again showed how Trevor felt Michael changed. His tune would change though after he sees Michael have an outburst, with Michael even saying how he made a mistake. Trevor wasn't used to the new laid-back Michael, so hearing who he remembers Michael to be, he was convinced he was back. But Michael was just going through a lot. That's what Trevor just wanted to hear.
Chopper alone will set you back a couple of mil.
Oh, no worries there. Trevor here, he just came into a lot of money.
Is that sarcasm?
Oh, you're fucking right at sarcasm. You fuck. A few weeks ago, I was happily retired, sulking by my swimming pool. And my psychotic best friend shows up out of nowhere to torture me over mistakes I made, honest mistakes I made over a decade ago. Our little posse are flat fucking broke. But hey, let's go out and spend $2 million on a tandem rotor fucking chopper so I can go steal nerve gas from fucking terrorists. Forgive me, you ignorant fuck. But sarcasm is all I fucking got. Sarcasm! And a room full of you cunts!
Yes! Woo! Welcome back, man. It is the old you.
Now with Trevor pinned it in his mind that Michael is back, he goes out his way to call Jimmy, explaining how they're back together like old times.
Trevor, hey.
Look, I need to tell you something. Your dad's moved in with me.
Moved in?
Yeah. We're bunked in together, like old times. He doesn't need Los Santos, he doesn't need that crusty old hag you call Mom, and he doesn't need two ungrateful brats.
Whoa. Trevor, what?
He's with me now. Get used to it. Family life was just an aberration.
During their stay together, they would still bump heads, but at this point they can at least stand each other, being the situation they were in.
Tell Trevor the monthly train is coming through.
What monthly train?
The monthly train. It's always been a dream of ours. The train of dreams.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about gold. Enough to keep Ron in trailers and you in therapy. Enough so that we can pay off that Mexican and get you back in town, baby! Yeah!
The scorer will finally help them get back into Los Santos, on top of them starting to plan the Union Depository heist. But finally, here's when things turn.
Hey.
Before you ask, the fridge is broken.
That's all right. I've had enough of your hospitality already.
I have changed my ways, all right?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm done with that crazy shit, all right? I want to square things away with Merryweather, make sure the agency ain't coming back after us, and then do one last big score, and then you get to go back with your family. Me, I'm just gonna live here. I'm gonna run this good business showing people a good time. Bust Brad out of prison, and then, happy.
Trevor will start to bring Brad up again, even going to reveal a plan he had to break him out of prison, being that he felt Brad was the missing piece.
A long, long time ago in a faraway place, there were 3 guys. Michael, Trevor, and Lester.
And Brad.
Yeah. Sure, Brad was there sometimes as well. I mean, there were other guys, though, too. So, anyway. You mentioned a job before. Something I could help you with?
I ain't even talked to Mike about it yet, but he's gonna be on board. He's obligated.
What is it?
Ain't it obvious? Bustin' Brad out of the clink.
Why don't you talk to Michael about it?
To when he does.
Hey, man.
Fuck.
Before he brings up Brad to Michael, he again explains how the quote old Michael is back.
What do you want?
I'm your friend. I don't want anything, man. Come on, your company's good enough, huh? Same as always.
Yeah, thanks. I really appreciate that.
So, family ain't back yet, huh?
Nope.
Ah, she's a goddamn fool, man.
Despite all the chaos of these last few weeks, I think I finally figured it out. I know,
No?
sounds ridiculous.
No, actually, it does not sound ridiculous, you know? Because you're a killer. You know? You are a man of action. You do not sit on couches, you take scores. You're back, man. We are back. All right? All we gotta go do is bust out Brad, and then we're golden, man. Franklin, he makes us multicultural. Lester makes it cyber. We're like modern America. We just get ourselves a gay friend. Bam!
With him now bringing up Brad, the conversation will start to take a turn. Unlike Trevor, Michael wanted out after the Union Depository. Trevor was okay with that, but he then asks where does he lie?
No, it's not it. I got money. It just makes you miserable. I want to make movies.
Great. It's great. And, so where exactly does this leave me in the second act of your life?
We're gonna do this last big job, and then we're gonna dissolve the partnership.
Trevor, hearing how Michael wants to go his separate ways after the big one, will cause him to get angry for the fact Michael taught him everything to know, just for him to fake his death, leading Trevor to have to find him, just for him to say how after a big score they cut ties fully.
This is not a game to me! All right, this is a fucking way of life.
I got a fucking family!
Yeah, well, I got nothing! No one gives a fuck about me!
Trevor explaining how he has nothing is him implying that without Michael he has nothing. He had things going on for himself, but that never moved him.
I do.
Oh, fuck you!
Everything Trevor felt in the beginning after he found out Michael was alive will start to come back out after Michael wanted to cut him off. Trevor takes it personally for the fact Michael was one of the people he cared for.
I saw your grave. I mourned you. And then it turns out that everything I fucking thought about you was wrong. Everything. You're not dead, and you're not a man.
Well, what the fuck are you?
I'm your fucking nightmare!
Yeah, enough with your goddamn threats!
Trevor saying how he's Michael's nightmare is him referring to everything that took place. He realized Michael faked his death to get away from him and Brad, so him to pop up years later show how he is Michael's nightmare. At this point, this also made him start to question if Brad is even alive.
Let me just ask you something, all right? Something I've been thinking about. Up in North Yankton, exactly who was buried in your place?
I never gave it any thought.
You know what I'm thinking?
I had no clue.
You treacherous piece of shit! You're fucking dead! You're fucking dead!
Oh, fuck. Trevor! Hey! T!
Who you got in here, huh? As if I need to ask.
Hey, you're wasting your time.
Is that why you flew out here? Huh? Tell me I'm wasting my time?
Go ahead, dig it up. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's what you look like. The guy who doesn't give a shit. What happens in the dark comes out in the light.
Oh, give it a rest, Trevor. There's nothing there.
This is it.
Moment of truth.
As if I didn't know. Brad!
Now with the two back at North Yankton, with Trevor now realizing Brad was dead all this time, will confirm Trevor's thoughts toward Michael as far as him being a snake, leading Michael trying to explain.
Look, we do what we gotta do to survive. This thing, it didn't work out the way it was supposed to.
Oh, and how was that, huh? With Brad in the can and me in the ground, or both of us in the coffin?
Brad got shot. You saw it. He didn't make it. I got shot. I did. That's it.
At this point, the only reason Trevor dwelled over Brad's death was because he was again involved in Trevor's last memory involving Michael, of course making him mad.
I think the only thing that didn't go as planned was me showing up on your doorstep 10 years later. Mikey, I mourned you.
And I missed you. But I got a fucking family, Trevor. We were all gonna die. He did die.
Though this was a hard pill to swallow for Trevor, it's the truth on Michael's end. Trevor couldn't fathom Michael doing what he did, being the loyalty he has for the people he loved. He also never had a family, so again, he couldn't comprehend Michael's mistake at the time.
You reptilian motherfucker!
I didn't want it to come to this.
Yes, you did! You just don't have the fucking balls to do it! But I do!
I got more to lose than you.
Never a truer word has been spoken, brother!
Michael explaining how he had more to lose than Trevor is him referring to his family. But the sad part about this, Trevor looked at Michael and his family as family, which is why Trevor told Michael to shoot him, but the two couldn't do it to each other.
Now pull the fucking trigger! You ain't got the guts. Take the fucking shot! Who is that? Fuck!
Trevor Phillips! Mr. Cho has requested a word!
Returning back, he finds out Michael was kidnapped behind something he did. Wei Ching thought they were together how close they are, but for Trevor, it served Michael right for him to be kidnapped and possibly killed. After this, Trevor will find himself on a calling spree, the first caller being Wei Ching Sr. He calls him just to be clear on what he heard.
Mr. Phillips, have you reconsidered?
Mr. Cheng, lay it out for me again there, Bro Rice. What were the options?
Forgo your interest in Blaine County, or never see your Mr. Dissenter again.
Ooh, my business or my boyfriend. Eek, yeah, that's tough. I guess I looked at that pretty face for the last time.
We have delayed acting to give you a chance. Soon, it will be too late.
He then calls his nephew to justify letting Michael die, being that he knew Michael's family wasn't on good terms with him, but to his surprise, he hears the opposite of what he wanted to hear.
Uncle T!
Hey, kid. Tell me again about how much you hate your father.
Hate him? I don't hate him. We don't get along all the time, but I kinda sorta realizing I love him despite him being such an asshole.
That's bullshit, kid! Have I taught you nothing? He is a heartless, selfish prick, and we both know it!
T, you're scaring me. Look, please don't do anything, okay? Don't kill him, please!
Please, 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 please! Oh, you know, you are his kid after all.
He then calls Ron so Ron can give him advice on what to do, but again, Trevor didn't get what he wanted to hear. He mentioned Michael being a snake to Ron, but Ron has to bring him back down to earth, saying how they been knew that from the moment they found out he was alive.
Boss, hey!
Let me ask you something, great unearther of conspiracies.
Sure, shoot.
Why didn't you see the big lie right under my nose? Michael fucking Townley.
Is he Illuminati?
No!
Oh, he's a lizard! Oh boy, I knew it!
He's not a lizard. He's a liar and a cheat.
I thought we knew that.
Brad's dead. The letters written by the feds.
Shit, the feds? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Gut you for failing to figure this out. I'm thinking about it.
Later, Trevor will be doing other things involving Franklin. He doesn't tell Franklin about what happened for some time until Franklin needed to find Michael. Trevor meets Franklin. We see on edge he was before Michael was even brought up, showing the new encounter in North Yankton is weighing on him. The smallest things at this point, he makes it a big deal, being that he obviously isn't thinking straight.
Shut the fuck up! Oh, my N-word, huh? What's up, homie, huh? Is that how you act, huh? When a friend makes a mistake, huh? Oh,
no.
what? Oh, so what? It's just me getting hurt? Is that funny?
No,
huh?
man.
Well, fuck you! I'm gonna put you in the fucking ground. You laugh at me again.
Man, calm down. Look, how about this, man? Calm down. It was funny at first, man. I made a mistake. Unfortunately, man, you failed. It was funny, all right? I apologize.
Nah! Right? You're
So
fucking
funny,
gotcha! Oh, fuck! No, I'm not funny! Fucking asshole! Oh! I'm just fucking on edge, you know? Look, I love you, right? But I would've just fucking...
Look, man. Lester said you had some information for us about Michael.
Again, with him being on edge because of Michael, Franklin asking about his whereabouts made his mental state worse. Franklin didn't know what happened in North Yankton recently, so he thought Trevor would help save him. But again, Franklin genuinely didn't know.
Michael, fuck Michael, I hope he's dead.
Man, I know y'all two, man. Come on, man. You two had beef before, but what the fuck happened in North Yankton? Somebody pinched him, man. Who?
Friend Ron met these Chinese assholes. We had some problems. They mistakenly thought Michael was a human being and kidnapped him.
Yeah, and now it looks like they holding him somewhere in the city.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Franklin would try one last time to have Trevor help get Michael back, leading Trevor into responding with a threat, showing no room for forgiveness to Michael at this point.
Well, go fuck yourself. You want that piece of shit, that's your fucking business, all right? He's dead to me. All right? And chances are, if and when I see him, he's gonna be dead to everyone else as well.
Hey, come on, bro, don't do that.
You're pushing your luck, pal.
What was that?
What? Nothing.
Ah! Asshole! Everybody! Assholes!
Trevor shortly would get confirmation through Ching Sr. that Franklin still saved Michael after he didn't want to help. Trevor's attitude showed how he wasn't happy to hear this.
Mr. Chang!
Mr. Phillips, I hear your lover left us.
Yeah! What's with that? I thought you were gonna get rid of him for me.
More of my men die, Mr. Phillips. I have put them on your account. You will soon have to pay.
No, well, I'm good for it, pal. You know where to find me.
Later, Patricia calls Trevor to check up on him. Michael, of course, would be brought up, leading to Trevor to have something to think on.
Patricia! Mrs. Madrazo!
Trevor! Oh, I miss you. All you boys.
I miss you too. I can't speak for the other boys.
You're such good friends.
It's a bit more complicated than that. Actually, Michael and I, not speaking.
Old friendships cannot be replaced.
Patricia telling him old friends can't be replaced reminds him of the Union Depository to when he tracks down Michael, saving his life, even after Michael shot at him, showing how Patricia's phone call made him put his differences aside.
Oh, the fuck?
Hey! If anyone's gonna kill you, old friend, it's gonna be me!
Oh! You here to finish the job, T?
No, I'm just here for the opportunity. Now run!
Trevor made Michael meet him face to face to talk about the Union Depository, but after actually seeing his face, he was reminded of Michael's doings. This heist wasn't Trevor forgiving Michael. For Trevor, it was just one big last score with his old friend, being that again, old friends can't be replaced.
We still need you alive, Mikey boy. I mean, at least for now. Unless, of course, you have another surprise for me. Huh? Maybe something to do with another inappropriate friendship?
Listen, Trevor, I've been meaning...
I've been meaning to tell you, What, homie? What have you been meaning to tell me, huh? That you stabbed me in the back, or that you were, and always will be, a worthless wretch who deserves to be put under.
Trevor not even mentioning Brad, but saying how Michael stabbed him in the back shows that Brad's death didn't matter at all for Trevor. He's just more upset of Michael faking his death and leaving him.
Yeah, well, what the fuck did you come back for?
Oh, you know why.
Oh, no.
One last score. Mm-hmm. And if it goes good, guess what? I don't have to put a little bullet in your head.
Trevor saying this is banter. He says this just to have Michael feel like he doesn't have a choice. Something else is the reason he says this, but I'll save it for another time.
Well, I guess it's on then.
Yeah, I guess it is. Call Lester, let's go. On speakerphone.
All right. There, you happy?
Fucking thrilled.
Don't forget, amigo.
Keeping my eye on you.
Yeah.
And with the big one being planned and about to happen, Trevor is skeptical throughout the whole process, being that it's hard for him to trust Michael. A lot of the heists they done mainly was for the FIB, but this one being one of their personal jobs together, he again didn't trust him.
This is it. Hope you and Michael will be able to let each other move on in peace.
I just hope he keeps his fucking mouth shut, you know? I mean, when the heat comes, and we both know we pull this off, it's gonna come.
Yes, it will come, and I think that he will.
And Franklin?
And Franklin what?
You gonna keep your mouth shut?
Why? 'Cause I've squealed like a bitch so far?
Hey, you ain't seen nothing yet. You know, bit of heat. A few years back there in the Midwest, and your boy Michael, he changed his name.
Well, the way he tell it wasn't that clear.
Hey, sorry I'm late.
Oh, we were just talking about you.
Well, don't worry. Another few hours, you never have to talk about me again, Trevor.
You're the one who likes to talk. Watch your back, you two. That's all I'm saying.
Fuck y'all.
Fuck you, excuse me, huh?
Enough!
Even after they successfully pulled it off, Trevor still had a hard time celebrating. He's definitely happy on the inside though.
Oh! We did it!
We did it!
We fucking did it! Oh.
We are good. All right?
Wow. You are one serious fucking buzzkill.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna get the car up out of here, all right?
All right.
Hey, you two, come with me. I'm gonna need some help getting the metal in storage for a few days before I can sell it.
Both of us?
Yes, both of you.
All right, it's been a pleasure working with you. You'll get paid when we get the cash. But until then, I want you to keep it on the down low. No new cars. No vacations.
No, nothing! Now, come on, sugar!
Oh, fuck me.
In the end, option C is the right choice, being that we saw Trevor ended up forgiving Michael. Franklin will have them meet up to when Michael and Trevor are seen to be holding each other at gunpoint. Franklin and Michael stops Trevor, leading him into pitting his differences aside again.
Hey, man, what the fuck am I doing risking my ass trying to save y'all ass if you just gonna kill each other?
Hey, you're not saving me, you're saving him!
Ah, you're saving this fat fuck!
Man, y'all gotta keep y'all fucking heads right and end this shit. If not, man, I'll put bullets in both of you motherfuckers. Hey, they here?
I know them when I see them, homie. They creepy.
All right, good. Y'all hear that? Now, if we doing this shit, man, it's either now or never.
Come on, Trevor.
Fuck it! Ah!
Where do you want me?
They then tie up their loose ends, leading into Trevor finally forgiving Michael, although it took him a while.
So now what?
Now we keep a low profile and get on with our lives.
As friends?
Well, do I have a choice?
No, not really.
All right, then. As, flawed, awful, totally uncomfortable, and poorly matched friends. Absolutely.
Oh, that's perfect. Then we can get back to the kind of capitalism we practice.
Shit, I don't know how much more better that is than Devin's kind.
Ooh, hypocrisy, Franklin. Civilization's greatest virtue.
Jesus, your therapist has a lot to answer for.
I know, I still hate myself. But hey, at least I know the words for it now.
Yeah, but I hate you, and I know the words for it. So does that mean I don't have to go to therapy?
Look, man, you two motherfuckers terrify me of that middle age. I'm good.
You're right to be afraid, Franklin.
Yeah.
Be very afraid, Franklin. Tell you one thing, T. I'm getting too old for this nonsense. Oh.
started to understand why Michael did what he did. He even apologized to Michael for being one of the reasons he went to fake his death.
So, Mike, I should probably say...
What?
Well, maybe I shouldn't have reacted the way I did. I mean, let's be honest, Brad was a dick and things were getting out of control. You know, you had the kids and you'd already missed so much of their growing up. I could feel like I was losing you, so I pushed you harder. I thought that was how to keep you in the game, and I didn't want to lose you. I've said that already, haven't I? Well, it was gonna blow up, man. We all knew it was, and I guess I'm happy you made it out alive, and with enough money to make sure your kids became total, complete nightmares.
Hey!
I mean, if you'd taken less, a couple million, they'd only be dicks. But with your savings, you were able to truly, completely ruin them. Selfish, soft, without any skill. They got it all. You've provided for their future.
Ha ha! That's funny, 'cause it's true. It's also kind of sad.
Hey, bro, they're sweet. Kinda.
Brad was a dick, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, he was. Bless him.
Throughout all this, Trevor realized although him and Michael had a strong friendship, it was only a matter of time. The scores they did would catch up to them. He also realized things changed when they reunited. He thought Michael being in Los Santos changed them, but really he was the same all along. Trevor just looked in the past for too long. Trevor's first kill was him protecting Michael, saying that to say the history the two had. Even if you don't pick the canon ending, Trevor won't agree to what Franklin did to Michael. Even though he spoke on Michael being a snake, he still looked up to him in a way. It's never about money or Brad, it was always about the bond they had, which is why Trevor really ended up forgiving Michael.